like a truck
do
driver.
whatever you
We
like.
learned a long time
darling.
ago we could never be monetized because we smoke weed on the internet.
Yeah.
So.
That sucks, but
It's not legal
Yeah.
everywhere. So
But there's a new site
Oh.
apparently, Rumble,
oh.
that you can like they let you smoke weed if
Really?
it's legal where you live,
Nice, okay.
and you can make money off your videos.
Shit. Well, better than that
I
freaking
watched
TikTok,
this
right?
chick on
Like, for all the
TikTok,
stuff, you
yeah.
could have been a millionaire by now.
Oh,
I
you
know.
would have been,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, no
Right?
creator
Yeah.
fund
So
in Canada.
bullshit.
I know.
Assholes.
Such
I know.
bullshit.
Why?
I get free shit, but like
Yeah.
no money.
I know.
Right?
I
And
watch,
I'm
I
too
watch a
nice.
chick
Total,
that
total,
cooks on there.
total
She makes like
bullshit.
11 grand a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
11 grand.
Isn't that insane?
She just cooks shit.
There's
at
a
home.
girl that I follow that
With
we're
dogs.
mutual friends, and she only has 100,000 followers, and she's in Canada, and she's charging people that reach out to her to send her stuff. She's charging them money, like $1,000 to post, and they're like paying it. And I've
Really?
never once asked for money. I'm always like, yeah, you can send
I
me free
feel
shit.
so awkward about stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Me too.
me too.
Like even for the
Right?
show, like
She
somebody
goes,
else
no
told
man.
us
She goes,
too,
I
that
make at
they-
least
I
$5,000,
know.
$6,000
They
a
charge a
month
lot
just
just to
by
show a
like
logo.
making 5 or 6 posts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
She
like
goes, you just need to start. And I'm like, I have more followers than her, but I'm still like, no, you sure? Just give me free shit. But now, like, brands want to send me shit, but if it's makeup and I don't sell it in Sephora,
You
right.
can't.
I
No.
can't.
No,
Right.
that's like,
We're-
what do you call it?
oh, sorry.
Well, I'm just letting you know. You don't
Yes.
have to say sorry.
Thank you. I don't talk about
Gotcha.
where I work
Gotcha,
on
gotcha.
air. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, whatever.
That's good.
People who know me, but
I know,
just
but
don't
I'm
wanna-
just
yeah.
I'm just letting you know. You know
I
what
appreciate
mean?
that because I
A
totally
reminder that like, hello,
Just in case.
shut those lips.
Shut the fuck
Just
up.
kidding.
Yeah.
Shut those lips.
Tis not the place, toward the time.
Right.
Or.
Tor.
Stoner.
I like that. I like
Or.
that. Tor.
I'm staticky. Oh my gosh.
Do you want a lint roller or a lint?
Yeah, I'll just rub that on my
Bounce sheet?
shit.
A bounce sheet.
Bounce sheet in your hair.
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever done that?
I'll smell like a
Bounce sheet.
underwear.
Underwear.
Well,
Not
it's
used.
good
Not,
underwear.
I know.
People pay me a
I
lot
need
of
to
money
smoke
for
some.
that.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Ooh, you could. There, you want to sell something? Monetize? There you go.
That bad boy's dead.
Can
No. Very
gonna toss
tasty.
that in the
Yeah.
garbage
Oh,
over there?
sorry. Thank you.
Oh, no, all good. Just get rid of the evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
No, you're supposed to
kidding.
stack it up as tall as you can, like when you go to a game and they
oh.
have
Oh.
I just
Aw.
ripped the tip.
You know how servers have certain things they say when they go to a table? That was mine as a bartender cleaning up empties. I was like, let me get rid of this evidence for you.
Right.
the. Oh, that's good.
Smooth.
What
Totally
you were gonna
ripped
say
the
was
tip.
rip the tip. I'm like, what are you?
Just rip that tip.
That's what she said.
Man, good. Well, hi, everybody.
Howdy.
Is anybody watching us?
Yeah, we got about 7 people on.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky
That's
number
my lucky
7.
Yeah, 7. Spin. Spin.
Mama needs a new pair of
Spin, spin, sugar. Just kidding.
It's my favorite.
Double up.
Oh, I get what they're doing.
We're spinning.
Clearly, I haven't played it that many.
I
Things
don't
where-
either, but I know people that
Oh,
do
hang
it
on.
very
Hang on.
heavily.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I have a
See,
friend that
what's
does too, but
this?
she wins so much. She's got a horseshoe up her ass.
I have. I
It
know.
hasn't worn
Can
out
they,
yet.
can
I
they
know.
see this?
I have friends that do too.
I do not have a horseshoe. Can you see what?
I have horse shit.
That's
That's
Keep
what I
frame.
have.
Like, how do you do
I never
this?
win anything. Did you break it?
That smells
No,
nice.
we've never. I've watched these episodes back. It's never buffered. It's never done anything.
Okay.
It's been a perfect video.
So we're just going to close that.
Yeah,
You
I don't know
broke
why
it.
it tells us that because it's always been fine every single week.
Okay. And I don't know where to change yet.
Yeah,
Like, now
so,
that we're...
like-
Good evening, everyone.
What up, nummies?
What happened?
Baron
Broke
Wasteland.
it.
Cheers.
What up, Baron?
Yeah.
Hey, Hannah.
Welcome to Friday night.
Friday night. Yep.
Friday night's all right for recording.
You should start singing.
That would be.
Actually,
Friday
Sher,
night's
Sher's our
all right.
singer.
I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not a singer.
Do you know CPR?
My
I probably could manage.
voice has been extra.
I mean, if I had to, I could
Fake it
manage.
till I make it.
I could totally fucking manage
It's like,
CPR
I've
if I
not
had
been
to.
practicing my
Okay,
voice
be on my team for the
lessons.
zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Oh, right. I guess.
I mean,
that's what you're
I
supposed
did,
to- yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
drug pushing for a living for a while, so
There we go.
there you go.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I
yes.
should know some shit.
Something.
And I watched enough ER.
Been fun, girl.
Wait, let me cue YouTube and I'll get a video for
Yeah,
that.
I know it.
Yeah.
We can do that too. It's like fixing a water
Siri,
machine.
can you show me a video? Yeah.
How did that have to do with singing?
I don't know.
We got totally sidetracked. I don't know.
Just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
many
all
of us have
right, all right.
ADD?
I think I missed something.
She
I
was choking,
totally-
singing, went to choking,
Yeah.
choking, went to Heimlich.
Oh,
Heimlich
100%.
went to CPR, hospital, ER,
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, makes
Zombie
sense.
apocalypse team. She's on our
That
team.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That was pretty good,
Yeah,
eh?
no,
Yeah.
that's...
Well, she's my doctor. She's my go-to. Cher,
Yeah.
should I be taking this?
I know.
Cher,
She's like,
should
no,
I be
don't
eating
take that.
Cher,
I
how do I
know.
get rid of this?
I know. Well, maybe you should try that. I think you need antibiotics.
Well, we've been to enough doctors, right? So, like,
No, I used to
we're
fill
professionals.
prescriptions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, she's very smart.
that's incredible.
Yeah, she's the go-to.
I used to be smart,
For
and then
sure.
life happened.
I'm just gonna like text you a
You're
photo
still
of a
smart.
mole.
Yeah, I was like, what should I do with
Sure.
that?
Can you like? Is that like a
Hey,
thing I should go see?
I had a
She
guy
follows
at
all
work
the
one
science
time
pages,
whip
eh?
out his hernia.
So she knows
It
a
was
lot of
like a
shit.
scrotal hernia.
Oh
She
my
knows
God.
Cher,
At
and
work.
she does things.
Seriously.
Talking about a hernia?
A scrotal hernia, though. You don't have one of
squirrel?
those.
Like a
Scrotum.
scrotum.
Oh, a scrotum hernia. No,
Like
I
a
do
fur
not.
ball.
I do have a hernia, though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, shitballs.
Right here.
Ooh.
Oh, well.
Yeah. And every time I cough.
James
Oh.
Howard.
I,
Henry
We'll
or
get some
Howard?
Kip,
God.
I
Kip
call it
Laura
Do you have to
on
push
there.
it back in?
Humphrey.
Do you have to push it back in?
sometimes I try, but like that really hurts. We're gonna go to
Oh,
the
yeah,
countdown.
it would.
Oh, it's the countdown already.
Yeah.
Oh,
His
the
name is-
final
Uh,
countdown. Oh my god.
See, singing. It happened. And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday Night Smoke Sesh. We are the Two Bake Girls.
Yes, we are.
And we have a very special guest tonight.
Special.
We're okay. We're okay.
Super
It's
special.
freaking me out
And
that we're
also,
backwards. I'm like,
we're
hey,
also,
we're backwards.
we have these special ladies on International Women's Day.
Yes.
So shout out to all the women.
Shout out to
All the
girls.
women.
five.
All the women.
Yeah, high five for women.
Over there.
Jeez.
Yeah, so
Injuries
shout out
everywhere.
to these two ladies. So
Refunds.
thank you so much for joining us, and shout out to all of you ladies out there. Yeah.
That's right.
So Jazz and Cher,
Yes.
we had them on before, as you
Yes.
guys know. Giving Up the Ghost podcast, fucking super dope podcast. You need to check it out. Give them a follow. Listen to them. We had such an incredible
Thank
time with
you.
you guys last time.
It
So
was
like,
awesome.
I told Cupcake, I was like, I'm so excited for this Friday.
That was fun. I love it.
And you know,
Yeah.
we had so
It
much
is
fun
excellent.
even after. We were like 2
Oh, yeah.
hours after.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
yak,
oh,
yak,
sorry.
yak, 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 yak.
Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah.
guys are amazing.
Always a blast. Every time
Always
we
a
see
good
each
time.
other.
I know.
Yeah.
Like-mindedness, you know?
Yep.
I love
That's right.
that.
Yeah.
That's right.
That is right.
The first time we ever met them, we were at the
Manitoba Podcast Festival.
That was weird, eh?
yeah.
It was weird there. It was so quiet, eh?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what are those girls doing there? They don't say anything. And we're like just sort of like pushing our
No,
shit.
we had
We had
kind of
fun, but then
traffic,
I'm like,
though.
people
Yeah.
beside us are like, oh, I didn't know that they were like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Judging.
Yeah, no one ever knows what we're like.
Yeah,
until
we
And
love
we
it.
meet
we didn't even have a
instantly.
table. We're like, we're just
Yeah, you
gonna
just
walk
wandered
out and
in.
smoke weed.
Yeah, that's literally, we're like,
Yeah.
we'll be outside most of the time
We need
anyway.
to smoke weed,
So-
so we'll be outside. You know,
You-
like
the
girls were like,
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, you wandered in. I'm like, oh, who are they?
Yeah.
They look popular.
we did our walk around.
Yeah,
You know,
we
like
just
to
smoke
met
a
some
lot
other
of weed.
people.
Yeah, we're like, what's your podcast about? We smoke weed on the
Yeah.
internet. Yeah.
And me, I'm like trying to push it. I'm like, oh yeah, we do this and stories about things that are important. They walk in.
You guys
But
are
hey, we
Oh,
met
no.
you guys. We met
But
you
then-
guys.
Actually,
I was
I think
hungover.
it was Ray Ray. No,
I
no.
was.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you
I
were
was
extremely
hung.
hungover.
I know.
No, but Ray Ray was like, "Oh my God, you saw the ghost." Did you guys tell ghost stories? I think that's how it came out, right? And then she just like
Probably.
gravitated. And
Yeah.
yeah, like,
I was-
yes, we do.
Yeah, so
Probably.
into
That's
it.
right.
That's,
Why was I hungover?
yeah.
You were
Yes.
hungover. What was
Why?
September?
No, there were, oh, was it my
I
birthday?
think it was your birthday.
Oh, my 50th
also, like-
birthday.
It was.
You guys drink tequila, right?
Mm.
That's,
Usually,
yeah.
when you do the show. So
Yeah.
I remember that from when we met you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, we'll drink tequila, you smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
That
do
was
a
the
show
deal.
together.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was the deal.
that's right.
Yeah. And
We
it, then
still
it
do
finally
shows.
Look at us
happened.
now.
Yeah.
So we still drink.
Best
Still
friends for
drink.
life.
There we go.
right.
Over
Yeah.
tequila and ghosts and weed.
I was gonna bring something tonight, but I forgot.
I was looking for, you know what? I bought shots and I gave them to my kid.
Oh wow.
Damn it.
What?
I
Wow.
did. I
You're
know.
like the
I know.
coolest mom ever.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
what are you gonna
Yeah.
No, I'm
No.
do? No, I'm just enjoying
If,
this.
if you guys
I'm
want
enjoying
some,
this.
I'm just
Yeah.
enjoying the
Tell us.
perfume
Yeah.
in the air.
What up,
and if
Rodney?
it's bothering
Happy
you,
Friday.
also let us know.
Look, Rodney's so excited because he caught us on time.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you for
evening.
joining us.
I can't read all that.
Yeah.
It's not-
I know. I gotta get really close.
I don't know how to make it bigger.
That's okay.
It
Well,
would have to be the
I
whole
won't even
I
say
know.
there. I was. You walked into that one. If I really was gonna.
Oh, so I was gonna let you guys know too that I
Don't know.
totally talked to my boss at the Nicolette about like us trying to do something there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what he said?
What?
Absolutely not.
Really?
He's so
You
against
had me
it.
going.
Absolutely
He's
not.
so against it.
That
I
is
was
really
like,
sad.
I was like, Mike, because they're super religious. So he's
Oh.
like, there's
And
nothing.
they own a
You guys
bar?
just like go and hang
Oh, yeah.
out there.
They've
and
had the bar
like,
to that bar for
That's my
60
plan.
years.
Put my phone on the
It's
been in
table,
the
valley for
put it
60
on
years,
record.
and they're like,
and-
Oh.
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
go
What
and
are
hang
they gonna
out
say?
there.
Yeah.
Put my phone on the table, just kind of hang
Yeah.
out. What is
Yeah.
it gonna say?
Yeah.
So make it
years.
official.
Totally.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't
yeah.
have to, we don't have to announce it.
No,
Right?
no.
I'd be like, oh, guys, I gotta go change the Pepsi in the basement. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Where are you going? I gotta bring a group of friends to help me
Yeah,
change the
help
Pepsi.
me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same like
I've
when
been
girls
only
go to
we
the
can help.
bathroom.
When I've worked there, if I've had to go change the pop in the basement,
telling
I
us.
bring a regular. But the last, like, I don't know, 6 years, I was like, nope, not doing it. I'll just open up a can of pop. I'm not going
Yeah.
to the basement because it's
Yeah.
weird.
No,
There's
I get
weird
Yeah.
things down
I
there.
don't like that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
Hey girls,
Mhm.
we didn't bring anything to record, but we brought some peasants. You guys want some
What?
peasants?
She's the peasant giver.
I got
She is
Are you
right.
calling me a peasant or?
Oh, no,
I
it's
know,
a
I'm
peasant.
kidding. I'm kidding. I get it.
Peasants.
I am
Yes,
a
of
peasant.
course. We always want presents.
Hello. Okay.
And thank you. That is
Alcohol and
so
food.
sweet.
Now you have to fight over it. Whichever one you guys want, I couldn't figure it out.
Oh my
okay?
goodness.
That's okay. Yeah.
You ready?
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Wait,
I'm
I
ready
should
to
not
battle.
be in between you
Now,
then.
if you want this for your lounge,
Oh my
Pot
god.
What?
Mary
Pot
Jane.
pillow.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if they were only stuffed with
Oh,
that.
and look, and Liz,
They're so soft on one
Oh
side.
my god.
Oh.
You're amazing. Thank
I thought
you
you'd
so
like
much.
it.
Amazing. It's all Jasmine. She's amazing.
Seriously?
Oh, thanks, guys.
Jess.
I need
Oh.
more pillows for my
Oh
living
my
room.
god.
Oh, and it's so
I got-
soft. I'm
Is
so
your living room, is
excited.
it gray? Is your living room
Can you
gray?
imagine if they
Yeah.
smell like pot?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture.
Buddy.
later
Do
of
they
the
smell like
perfect
pot?
pictures I have.
Yeah.
Really?
Cupcake. I'll keep mine on the futon down here, and you take yours home.
Okay, I got a set for
Because
you.
it look the colorful,
It
it,
looks so
matches
great. I
the
know.
vibe.
It does match.
It totally
the whole
does.
color.
It totally
Vibe.
does down
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's why I passed the colorful one along. You know?
I know you totally were
Yeah.
like, there you go. You knew.
I knew.
There's never fighting.
We don't have
because
to
we
fight.
Always,
No.
we know
Yeah.
each other.
Do you guys want something else?
Oh.
Oh my God, Jazz.
What?
Just one more thing. Wait, let me go downstairs.
Excuse me.
She goes down in
I'm
the
too old
basement.
to do that.
Yeah.
I'm too old to pretend to. And then I'm walking upstairs again.
I'm making about 2 steps, and
used
then
to
my
do
knees are
that.
like, nope.
That's when I was in shape.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Before
forget
all my
that.
stuff.
Oh, you don't get me started about out of shape and shape. Oh
my God.
my shape is round. Now this was okay in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Green,
Yeah.
and green.
Patrick's
for
Day.
the Mary Jane, the devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
I
It's a
don't
lettuce
know
or
if
cabbage?
these are the right sizes or not, but I made these guys for you. Here.
What?
Oh my God.
Are you
hopefully they fit.
kidding?
She's so nice.
Are you
Hopefully they fit.
kidding?
I'm not kidding.
You are amazing.
You are so freaking sweet.
I wanted to do that last time.
Totally
I
the
had
right
no time.
size.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Jazz.
wow.
Guys, it says inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit.
Look at this.
It looks like us.
And it's green.
It's green.
It does.
I had a really nice
I
green
love
vinyl
it.
that was like shimmery, but
This is such a
it
pretty
was
That
too
was
close
way
to
better
that
than
color.
black.
Yeah,
I love this
the black
green.
was good.
This is amazing.
I love
Jazz,
it.
thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
Go give her hugs,
Yeah,
past
I
me.
was like, I'm like, how do I?
Oh, you're gonna run around? No, wait. I'll suck my butt
Thank
in.
you.
If that's possible.
You are so. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
you're more than welcome. Oh, I just
Come over and show
just-
off
I
the,
just
show
nailed-
off the back of your hoodie.
oh my hoodie. I just nailed Sherry's boob. Sorry.
That's
Sherry.
okay. They're little anyway.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Not my boobs. The shirt.
And then
Yeah, totally. I'm
and then
covering
my
your
glow
boobs
in the
now.
dark
Don't worry.
shirt.
Good.
I love these.
The
She
glow in
is
the
so
dark
good.
shirt?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I got too
No.
fat for mine
You know what? I wish I
because I
didn't
quit
have
smoking and I gained like 30 pounds.
You quit smoking. Good
Yeah,
job.
I
I
know.
wish I didn't
but
have to
got
work.
so
I'd be
fat.
making this shit
Right.
all the time.
You're
Terrible.
preaching to the
We're
choir
really good
here.
at it.
Who cares?
I
Yeah.
know.
Damn it. I
Oh,
enjoy
my
it.
clothes, Karen.
So,
live
do you have
in
a
Winnipeg?
business?
We
Where
need
people
that
can check
extra
you out.
influence.
and
Well,
I know,
I-
yeah. My
if they're
bum's never
interested,
cold.
or
I started a
it's just
Facebook-
for gifts.
Well, no. If people want, they can reach out to Giving Up the Ghost podcast. If they got, I got shirts on there, like a bunch of T-shirts we were trying to sell there for the last psychic fair we
clown.
were at. But I can custom make anything,
That's a good
pretty
one.
much, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She got awesome stuff, man. Seriously awesome stuff.
Jazz,
Right.
thank
And that,
you
it's
so
that,
much.
what do you call it? Magical medium.
Oh, the mystical.
mystical medium thing.
And that's on the.
Oh,
if
my
you
goodness.
Guys, if you guys like psychics,
She had lots of
we're
lots
coming.
of beautiful shirts.
The next psychic fair is at the convention center on McPhillips. I always forget the name. It's on March 23rd and 24th. Like, I'll be there if Sher can
March
make it.
23rd and 24th.
Mhm.
Oh,
She's having this.
when was it last time? Was it the
October.
same time? Yeah, I thought it was different.
Right at the
yeah.
end of October.
Yeah.
So it's 2 days coming up. We'll have some merch there, but we're there to record stories. So if you guys want to come out, come see us, talk to us, tell us a ghost story or paranormal shit, whatever you
Paranormal
want.
shit.
Paranormal shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Any
is like
kind of shit.
cryptids and all that kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
good stuff, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so we'll be there, and they'll be at the mystics, mediums, and
Psychics.
mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
market.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Because they had
Okay.
That's the
masseuses and Reiki stuff and
They have like
all that cool
yeah,
shit.
like it's kind of
Yeah.
nice because they have all those people
Crystals.
there that
Fun.
like, if you want to try it and you've never tried it, at least you can go there and just try it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
But I mean, no, like full commitment, right?
No,
Like,
no
For
full
sure.
commitment.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
You can do a little half commitment.
half commitment.
Well, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Dip your toe in.
Yeah. Oh, there we
Dip
go.
your toe in.
Test the waters.
There
as they
you
say.
go. That's the proper one. We
Yeah.
finally got it.
CJ says,
3 out of
I'd
4
love
guys.
to do a ghost hunt. Rodney says, I have some fucked up stories.
Ooh.
Well, Rodney,
guys.
where was your
Stories are
story?
good.
Yeah.
Submitting that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let us know. Yeah,
yeah.
like you know what the thing is, like we're not
That's
judgmental, and I think a lot of people are scared to say that. Oh, I saw a ghost, or I have a ghost story because
We have a few stories to share with you.
yeah,
Oh.
because anybody they tell like friends or family, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, there's no such thing. So
Oh, I
people
know,
kind
yeah.
of shrink back. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Mhm.
you know, nobody wants to be judged or criticized, and you know what? Tell us. We totally get it. Like I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
We don't judge anyone.
No,
No.
not at all. It's
Yeah.
a good,
Except
it's a good
myself.
place.
For sure. For sure.
I
It's like
started
therapy.
telling you
Safe
guys
space.
that I was in Saskatoon at the Besborough.
Mhm.
Okay, and when I got there, I was there for 3 nights. I had no idea about this hotel. I just show up and it's super beautiful. I walk in, I was like, oh, Fort Gary
Glamorous,
vibes,
and
right?
you're
Yeah,
like,
this is Fort
"Mm."
Gary vibes. You can tell it's very old, but like
Yeah,
very fancy, right?
Yeah.
So whatever. So my first night there, I'm laying in bed and I'm watching TV and the door is like behind me, right? So my back's to it. And I kept feeling like I like heard something or something was making me like, you know, like watch the door almost,
Oh,
right? But it was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like weird and I was like, hey man, whatever. So I ended up like sleep so much so where I slept with the lights on that night.
Oh.
Okay?
Turn around.
I like literally
don't
just
blame
like
you. Yeah.
right? Like it was
Yeah.
weird.
I know.
So it wasn't until
I
the
don't like
next
that.
day at work that I was telling everybody where I was staying, and they're like, every single person was like, "Oh, the haunted one." And I was like, "What?"
Thanks
so I
a
like
lot, eh?
Googled it, and yeah, sure enough, there was like 3 distinct ghost stories. The last one that is the scariest that I want to share with you.
Mhm.
I was on the 6th floor, thank God, but this
Mhm.
was on the 3rd floor. That there's like apparently like a woman with like dark hair that's all raggedy or whatever, and like she's like stands in a corner, and if you like bother her or you're too loud, she'll like run up to you and scream and then like disappear.
Oh, like
Yeah, and this is
Like
like,
jump scary,
somebody like wrote
basically.
a story. Yeah, like,
oh.
and then the first one was just like the guy in the ballroom who ended up like somebody threw him over whatever, and the crack is still
Was
in
it
the
staff?
floor.
It was a
Yeah, it was like a
staff
staff member. So apparently he like roams the ballroom area and people have seen him and like have like talked to him not knowing that it's like a ghost. And then the other one was children in the stairwell.
Oh,
Like
what?
laughing.
Oh,
They
no.
said they all they were.
Goosebumps.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
goosebumps.
What happened
But
to the
then-
kids
yeah.
there?
Yeah. The second night I was there, my TV turned on at 3 o'clock in the morning. It
Shut
shouldn't have
up.
on, but the TV turned
3
on.
o'clock.
So that on a kid show, that made me just
Oh.
like, I was like, okay, I switched it to a different channel, went back to bed, lights on, TV's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
fuck,
where you put
no.
your foot
Thank
down.
You.
It's like,
No,
time for bed, kids.
Yeah,
You don't watch shows
yeah.
in the middle of the night.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
Nope, nope.
but so crazy. And then when I asked,
Yikes.
I asked the, like the waitress in the restaurant, and I was like, "Is it true it's haunted?" She's like, "Why would you hear?"
Yeah.
Also, what floor are you on? But you
Don't do
couldn't
that.
go
You're not
to the
supposed
other.
to answer like
Yeah,
that, eh?
right?
You're supposed
You're-
to say no.
But they had like the key cards they had. You couldn't go visit other floors. It was
Mm.
just like to
Mhm.
your floor because
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Go to the 3rd floor." And first of all, I would never go by myself. I don't want to ghost hunt by myself.
No.
No.
If Cupcake was there with me, I'd be like, "Buddy, we need
Yeah,
to get
we
on the
gotta
fucking
go.
3rd floor."
Yeah, I'd be hiding right
But, like,
behind
together,
you like I did
I'm-
at fucking
I'm-
Jeepers
Yeah,
Creepers,
no,
but like,
But
you
I'm
know.
brave with another person, right? If
Yeah,
I'm by
I know.
myself, I'm
Yeah,
like, wait,
I know.
I don't want to
yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
could you imagine? No.
Yeah.
It was already creepy enough.
Especially when it's like, if you were going to go up the stairs first kind of thing.
Yeah.
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 You're going up the stairs, you're looking behind you, but someone's there, you're like, oh, I'll go up those stairs,
Yeah.
right?
There literally was like
Yeah.
a vending machine across from my door, my
You
room,
wouldn't
in
even
this
go
little
get
room.
goodies?
And I did. And there's nobody in the hall. And then like one night, it's like midnight, and I was like wanting to go outside for a smoke. So I go down the stairs or down the elevator, and nobody's there. They have music playing in the lobby. The restaurant's closed. I go outside, have a
It's like
smoke.
a man
Still
from
don't see
Ipanema
anybody.
on.
Yeah. Come back in, nobody in the lobby. Go upstairs, go in the hallway,
That's odd.
nobody in the. And it was like, that's weird because
Yeah.
I know now it's haunted. So I'm like,
You're like, where did everyone go?
Yeah.
Maybe there's no one else in there, just you.
buddy.
Yeah.
It was during the week.
Right?
It was like
Everyone's
during,
a ghost. You're the
That's
only
right.
real person in there.
buddy.
Oh my
That'd
god.
be creepy.
Well,
What?
then you shouldn't have paid the tab. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I
Screw
didn't.
that.
They,
No
She didn't pay the
they
tab,
they
but,
put
like,
me up. It was for work, so
Yeah.
they paid for everything.
Oh.
And
Oh.
they upgraded my room for me. Super
To
nice.
the haunted one.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Maybe I was on the third floor. And
Did
they're
you
like,
guys-
you seem nice. We'll put you on the sixth floor.
Yeah.
Not too many weird things.
Did you guys
happen
ever
there.
watch American Horror Story
Frig.
Hotel? Did you ever watch that one?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well,
yeah, that
you
one's
know,
fucked up.
that's so fucked up. Yeah. So ever since then, you know, hotel rooms, I'm like,
Never
Yeah.
know.
Oh, thanks for reminding me of
Hey,
that.
no problem.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, woohoo! Never mind bed bugs. We gotta worry about
That's right.
Psychos.
yes, like who's the bed bugs?
Rodney says paranormal kids are the creepiest. Yes,
Mhm.
little
100%.
kids are for sure. the
Little kids
creepiest.
are fucking creepy.
Yeah, they are.
Psychos are my
But-
creepiest.
But not only the creepy, I feel like a certain, because being a parent, like a certain amount of hurtful empathy, you know?
Yeah.
I
It's
know,
they're
like
fucking
why are
stuck.
they?
Like,
Yeah,
why?
I know.
Who hurt you?
Yeah.
It's like when
Yeah.
they have like those little things about it's what's the best sound in the world is like a kid giggling,
In the
unless
middle
you
of the
don't
night.
have a kid.
Unless you don't have
Oh
kids.
my
yeah,
god. truth.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just gave me goosebumps.
Oh, right? Like that was a slow,
Buddy, when
like,
my daughter was like
whoa,
2 years
what?
old, one and a half, she was doing this thing where she was learning how to crawl, but she would crawl on all fours.
Oh, like freaking possession,
yeah.
baby.
And she had longer, dark, curly hair.
Oh my god.
And then we always said she had this demon voice because she was like, "Mommy."
But she
So then
likes
she-
to talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then she would
Mommy.
like, I'm in my apartment, right, and she's coming
And
down
she
this
demon
hallway.
crawls.
She's demon crawling, and she's like. Stops, looks, and she's like, "Mommy," and I was like, "Absolutely not! No, you're not doing that. That's
no,
not
no,
happening."
no.
Didn't you go as that character for Halloween?
I did when she
Yeah.
was in grade, like 2 years ago.
Mm.
Her hair was super long, black.
Yeah.
Oh, like the ring?
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
ring.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
went out and I
Yeah.
got like a nightgown, a big long nightgown that was white, made it all dirty, and then I put like coconut oil in her hair.
Oh.
And, made it, and then she was like,
Oh.
she said 7 days, so she was like 7 days, right? So, but I asked her EAs first. I was like, is this like inappropriate?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And she's like. The one teacher was like, "Oh, it might scare the kids," and the teacher's
And then
like,
she's like,
the
yeah.
other teacher's like, "It's gonna scare it's gonna scare the teachers because
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
they
kids
don't
don't know
know
who
it
she is."
The kids are
And
like,
she goes-
oh,
and
what's
she
wrong
goes,
with the homeless
Yeah.
child?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Rodney says maybe you're a ghost, Ray.
buddy.
Maybe you are.
But I
Maybe
wanna
we
be able to
all
float
friggin' are.
around.
You telling me that like one of my best friends is a ghost? It's pretty fucking cool.
Who have you been talking to?
Casper the ghost?
It's pretty fucking
Can you
cool,
imagine
man.
y'all, like, just
I'm a ghost
hanging out?
talker. I'm just kidding.
I left,
movie
I
about
left
that,
my
isn't there?
glasses
No.
upstairs because it's
Oh,
funny.
no.
It's funny some of the shit you're talking about. I've
Oh
got
no,
some
you're getting
stories.
that story
Yeah.
you're telling us.
Yeah.
She's gonna freak us out.
Here, I gotta go grab my specs. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Oh, I gotta suck my butt in again. Other direction.
I got it. I got it.
You got it. You got it.
I got it.
Okay.
You got it.
I got it.
You got it.
I'm gonna be like house sitting in a house soon.
By
so,
yourself.
like,
Oh, by yourself.
if you guys, you might have to come and sleep over with me a couple
Cool.
of nights.
Then we'll tell you stories there too.
Shit, no.
Shit, no. I gotta readjust my.
In my apartment, I'm way
small-
less scared, you know. But in a house, different.
Whereabouts? Where's the house?
In
In
St.
what area?
Boniface.
Oh,
This
they're
one?
old as
Yeah.
fuck.
No,
there,
remember
too.
last
I
time you
lived
guys
in
were
St.
here?
Boniface when I
So
first
I've like
moved out
never
on my
felt.
own.
I've definitely
Yeah.
lived in a house that was
It's my
totally
parents' place.
haunted.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never felt anything
I'll
in
be
this
house
house.
sitting.
And then last
fun.
time you guys were
12
here, we
days while they're
did
in Cuba.
that.
Oh,
what was-
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
What was that
magnetic
thing?
sphere of fortune.
The magnetic thing, and then there was like no spirits down here.
No,
But
there
we
wasn't any.
also have a
There was
ghost-
some sort of vagina story though, wasn't there? We talked
No,
about
but it's a
vaginas.
Ghost trap.
Yes.
Yeah,
but it's a
that's
ghost
right.
trap.
Yeah.
So there's all the
vagina
spirits
thing.
get trapped in there. So it's a pretty
See?
ghost-free house.
Full of blood.
Yeah, it was full of blood.
nothing
Definitely,
can happen.
definitely
Yeah.
ghosts are
That's right.
trapped in there.
What can go wrong?
And I don't
Nothing.
allow Ouija boards in my house. I'm not
No.
like I don't fuck with
And you
Ouija
shouldn't.
boards.
Oh
So,
my
like,
god! You know what? When you said that,
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I envisioned like a board shaped like a pot thing, but it says weed G.
Oh my god, you gotta make that.
I'm gonna make it.
Well, sure makes
I'm gonna fucking make that, man. A
gotta
weed
make that.
G board.
I
Isn't
would-
that
I would
fucking
be
cool?
okay with
Fucking
that.
great.
That'd
Have
be
like
great.
sativa, indica.
And it
on
won't be
there,
no,
like,
it'll just be
terpenes,
yes
like,
or
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yes or yes.
Yes or yes.
Do I
And
have
high
another
is
hit?
like
Yeah.
Hi. Oh.
Yeah.
But the house you're house sitting, is it haunted or?
I don't think so. I hope not.
I have a K2 meter if you want.
Fuck it, no. I don't want to know.
Do it on the last
Don't
day.
wanna
She doesn't
know.
want to know anything.
I don't
So-
want to know about that house, please.
Oh.
So
I'll
recently
be staying there by myself. So like,
we were talking. Oh
My
God,
hair's
I
out.
looked at myself with glasses on. That's bad.
Don't
So,
look at it.
Oh, what I don't know, don't hurt me.
No, I know.
But
Look at this.
I need reading glasses too.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I can't see shit.
so, what was I going to say? Okay,
No,
like
sorry.
with oh no, that's okay. We've been doing AI videos on YouTube lately, so check it out. It's kind of cool, and it covers like our Ramblesodes, which is sort of like, various activities and things that happen and stuff. And I made a video called Manitoba Highway Ghosts. So
Manitoba
these stories pair up with that video,
Ooh.
and
Never
the
want to
things
pick
that
up
we
anyone again.
never ever ever, yeah, exactly. So
Ever, ever.
so I'll actually there's only 2 stories here, so it's quite fast.
She's gonna give me the one with the words that are hard to speak.
Well,
I know it. She usually does.
I'll read the ghost on Highway 8
Okay.
because there is a ghost on Highway 8. There's also one on Highway 9 that hitchhikes outside.
I'm
Lower
not
Fort
surprised
Garry.
because everyone drives like assholes on that highway.
Yeah.
And the other highway too. Just saying.
But so if you guys ever want to check out our previous episodes,
You know
we
that highway?
recorded at
I
Lower
was just
Fort
saying how
Garry.
assholes,
Assholes.
drivers.
Yeah.
So many asshole drivers.
Okay.
So many asshole drivers.
Cool.
So this one is Ghost on Highway number 8. It says Tasha reported her son was driving back to the city and came across a woman in white spaghetti straps nightgown, and he went to slow down and she ran into his lane and then he stopped. She looked at him and then took off across the other side. So when he passed where she should have been, she wasn't there. So this girl was off Facebook, and Lisa said this was about 10 years ago. They were driving to Gimli. They just passed Clandeboine and saw a white ghost-like figure that seemed to float across the highway west to east. The figure appeared what looked like a white wedding gown, like
It's
the
always a
strap.
white wedding.
Always.
Always a white wedding.
And
It is, I
floating,
swear to God.
floating swiftly across the highway. Her and her partner just looked at each other and were like, "Holy shit, did you see that?" They then turned around and went back to see if they could find her again, but of course she was gone. And when they arrived at their destination, they asked others if they knew anything about the ghost on Highway 8. Lisa's uncle had said something about a woman who had died in a car crash around that area. He could not quite remember, and she says, "Now I know we weren't seeing things."
Yeah.
So we're going to be discussing these on future episodes, but we're going to do a little more research to see who possibly died.
But
'cause
that is,
that's
yeah.
what we do.
That's because they drive like
Highway 8 is the
is
worst.
retarded.
Which one
I
is that?
know.
It is worst.
It's the one on the way to like Winnipeg Beach
Yeah,
area
there's
there.
Highway 9
Yeah.
and then there's Highway 8.
But it's
I
like
don't know the name, like the.
Oh.
So like, tell me if it's
To Gimli?
going.
going toward
Towards
like
Gimli?
Winnipeg.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Because that
Yeah.
one is like single lane. People pass, and you're like, I don't
Yeah.
know how many times
Highway 8 is so
I've
bad.
had to like
Yeah.
stop or
Yeah.
move
Like-
over or
Yeah, and
Terrible.
every weekend that we're out in Winnipeg
Oh,
Beach,
terrible.
you always hear sirens, and it's because there's a fucking accident on Highway 8
Wow.
again, all the time. Not necessarily 9, sometimes 9, but always 8.
Wow.
Which one's 9?
9 is the one
It's
that
like
kind of
a-
goes through Selkirk. You kind of take it around Selkirk.
yeah, it kind of
Yes.
parallels
Yeah.
it sort of
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So this one's cool. Somebody named Jonathan Johansson, I don't know, and it chimed in on the Facebook thread. And he says, years back, I was driving up number 68 and number 7 with 3 other people. We saw this man standing at the corner, but the opposite side of the highway. About an hour later, we drove by, and he was still standing there. It was pretty warm that day, and when I was on the way to drop off my buddy that lives near Poplar Field, anyway, I drove past him, and I couldn't drive any further. I turned around, and there was some mixed conversation about offering him a ride. I stopped, asked the gentleman if he would like a ride. And like there were 2 other guys in the car plus my sister. Anyway, he got in and he said that his wife was late and he was waiting for her. He introduced himself, and I honestly can't remember the name, but when he told another buddy, he knew of the guy and his wife. So we were passing Vider Highway, and he said that he was thirsty and he was passed a beverage. My sister whispered to me, "That's strange. My hand felt like it went right through his hand when I passed him the drink." I laughed and I said, "Yes, that would
Thank
be strange."
you.
the guys were talking in the back seat. Well, as much as what was said, and his wife wasn't feeling well, so she couldn't make it. And he was talking about her in the past tense, so to speak. Anyway, so he said, if you turn off to the next left, I could walk from here. And I said, no, I'll take you right to your doorstop if you like. And he said that wasn't necessary. I don't want to impose. So we stopped at it's called King Buck, and I got out of the car and said, okay, I'll get out here. And I just got out of the car, and then not even out of the front of the car, and I looked, and the guy was gone. He just vanished. Honestly, my heart started to pump fast, and opened the door and said, what the fuck, where did he go? And we were all speechless. They say that he got out of the car, but there was no other vehicles at the store, and I went to go look for him. Absolutely, there was nobody there. I just asked the clerk, and I said, did an older gentleman come in here like 2 minutes ago? And he says, nobody's been here for a while. So I got back into the car with my sister, and the guys were saying, did that just happen? Were we like talking to him? And then he says, my sister Tracy says, see, what did I tell you? Of course, you know, about the hand, right? Passing the beverage. And then it says, now back to an older friend of ours that said the guy had passed away years ago, and then his wife was ill and passed before he did. So that just gave me chills up the spine. Yeah. So basically, when he got out of the car, the guy just disappeared. He said he went to go look around the corner. He saw his 1 foot touch the ground, and then that was it. Bam, he was gone.
So this guy had a ghost in the back of his car?
They were conversing with the guy. Yeah, passing him a drink even.
Through his hand.
That's crazy.
Like you think it would
And
be
like
cold or
multiple
something,
people.
right?
People
Yeah.
go, and it's not like people go out of the way to make bullshit up when they write something.
No.
Like that's very specific.
But to like have that kind
When
of
it's like more than one
experience-
person seeing it.
Yeah.
Like that's not.
I know.
That's where like you're both like together for the moment. You're like, did that just happen?
That's like I said.
are
What if
we-
you're the only person in the
yeah.
hotel
Like,
that's a
yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean?
Is my brain okay? Like,
Like,
am
did I do
having
too
a-
much acid when I was young?
Yeah.
Like,
Am
I
having-
don't.
I'm
You know?
having an acid
Yeah.
flashback.
Yeah,
right?
really.
Exactly.
Am I insane right now? But I'm pretty sure that just happened.
Yeah, that's
And that's what
too
they said
creepy.
too. Like it happened to all four of us. Like, did that just really happen? And
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Mr. Mouthhole. I do it all the time.
Fucking face hole.
She's got a few to pick from.
I don't know. The hell?
So Sher, now you're talking about the little ring girl. We've got a story for you, Ray Ray.
God.
Read
I
the
have
next.
to speak now?
Yeah, you
Damn
gotta
it.
speaketh.
Speaketh forth and they will
I
come.
just speak as Rita.
Speaketh. Oh yeah, readeth. I shall readeth as well as I can. It says from a Facebook forum asking what the scariest thing you've ever encountered was. This one night after an extra long sweat lodge ceremony in Peguis, me and my buddy were driving back to Winnipeg and we saw an owl. For those of you who don't know, this usually isn't a good sign that our teachings teach you. It says when we neared this three-way junction in the rural area, about 10 minutes highway drive from a small town, we noticed as we approached the stop sign, there's a domo sign or something, it says, on the right side, but it was closed. That there was some sort of figure on the ground across from us. We initially honked, thinking it was a critter of some sort, and we didn't want to hit it. It was a T intersection, and we were coming down the part. There was a girl directly across from where we were coming, and she just sitting there on the grass. As we got closer, we turned on the brights and saw a girl with long, dark hair sitting on the ground, going back and forth, still facing away from us. Mind you, this is the middle of nowhere and at least a half an hour drive from any small rural town. It's 3 a.m., of course, and looking at her sitting on the ground, her hair was so long it almost touched the ground. She was facing away, and we slowly drove up to her, and we just sat in the car. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Right behind her for 5 minutes. She didn't turn around at all. She never acknowledged us, nothing. I wanted to check and see if she needed a ride, but something told me not to interact with her and get the hell out of there. Yeah, I would too, really.
Yeah. That's freaky. That's creepy.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a big nope. I told my bunny.
Somebody loves you.
told my fucking bunny. No, I told my buddy we have to leave. It was like we were in danger, and she should have noticed the huge lights behind her and hear us behind, or acknowledge that she was even there. But she just rocked back and forth on the ground. We drove away, and as I watched her in the rearview mirror, I still couldn't see her face. I just sat there rocking. Her skin looked pale and dirty. Creeped me out. I wasn't sure if she was human or not, or if she was trying to lure us. A couple of months later, I hear a story about the exact same girl that a young man and her mother encountered. Same thing, middle of nowhere, 3 a.m. She had long black hair sitting on the ground, rocking back and forth. The young woman begged her mother not to interact with her, but the mother couldn't resist, making sure she was okay. And when she rolled down the window and called to the girl, asking, "Are you okay? Do you need a ride?" The girl stopped rocking and turned to face them. In complete horror, the mother screamed and sped away as fast as she could. She was crying immensely and trembling. The young woman had been so afraid that she crouched down and squeezed herself into the bottom of her seat by the glove. Oh, yeah, that's creepy. You know when you squeeze down by the floorboard?
She's so terrified.
She's so freaked out. She couldn't ask her mother what's wrong because she was like so afraid, eh? Her mother replied, trembling through her teeth, "That girl had no face."
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
This is in Peguis, by the way.
Oh, yikes.
When I heard that story, my heart dropped in my stomach. I knew it was her. It was the same girl we saw, clear as day, in our own eyes. Every time I go to Peguis, I have to pass that junction to get to the lodge. I'm going to be praying and carrying a medicine every single time.
No kidding.
I was
For
like,
sure.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
So
That is creepy.
that's what we do. We try to make you guys shit your pants. So
There you go. So
Yeah.
just
You know.
don't be driving down
don't be
there.
driving down
Good
Peguis.
fucking job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible, though.
Yeah.
Isn't that horrible?
Oh, that's
Holy
creepy.
shit balls.
Yeah. It's crazy when there's been like more than one experience,
Yeah.
right? And so
Yeah.
you're like, okay,
Multiple
like, this
people
is-
say the same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how do
I
you
know.
deny that?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I know. That's the thing, eh?
But it's like, doesn't that kind of make you feel kind of better about like
Your
I don't
own
know,
craziness.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Like I feel like I told
Yeah.
Cupcake, I was like, I am coming back. If I die before you, I'm coming back as a ghost and I'm haunting the shit out of you. Like,
Oh,
just,
I
you
would
know.
too. Of
I was
course
like,
I
just
would
be,
too.
please be nice. Like, don't, you
But
know.
You'll know
wouldn't it
it's
be
me.
fun? No,
You'll
like,
know
just-
it's
I got a
me.
few people on my list, so
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
you know, like
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
When
nice
you like,
haunting.
when
There's
you
like a good
exhale,
and bad list.
this will be my thing, Cupcake.
Like, if
when
cupcake, or have cup,
when you
have coffee ready
exhale-
for me in the morning.
when
Yeah,
you
why
exhale
can't they clean?
smoke,
No
it'll
smell.
it'll spell my name, right? So you just know, right? That I'm around, right? And then I'll
Okay, I'm watching your
make
smoke
coffee.
now. Right now, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Right? So like when you
Be like,
as you like, right? And it'll be
Wouldn't
like
that be
Ray.
cool?
Yeah, no, I
now
see
you
it
got
already.
you should
I
be
see it
watching.
already.
Look at there was an M
Yep,
there.
right?
Yep. Yep,
M.
I see it.
I'll write to you in the smoke. That's all.
That would be
I love
cool.
it. I love it.
I'll write to Sher
Alice
in
in
the
Wonderland
sand.
shit,
Yeah.
my favorite.
Go fuck
Yeah.
yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Boo, bitch.
Ooh, bitch.
So
Yes,
we had a few people that submitted
Ooh,
some ghost stories.
Do you want me to read them? Because your voice.
My voice? That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Thanks, babe.
I was like, I'll give you that.
That's
Should we
no for
trade?
me.
Trade out, eh?
Yeah. Let me smoke and make it worse.
It's
Okay, so
soothing.
this one's from
It is.
Carmen, aka Flin Flon Girl. She says, I did have an experience at the Fort Garry. I was there for a yoga retreat. Woke up to a weird feeling, and a human-like creature was slowly creeping into my bed.
Ooh.
I screamed and hid my face in the pillow and couldn't look. I phoned my mom, Darren and Hannah, as soon as it lit out. As soon as it lit out. As soon as it
was light out.
As soon as it was light out. Sorry, I'm
I think.
stoned.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. As soon as it was light out, I can still see the creature in my mind, but can't easily describe it. That is really the only experience I have had, and I believe it to
That's
be
enough.
true.
That's
Yeah,
enough
buddy,
of an
that's
experience
fucked up.
anyway.
Well, in the Fort Gary
Yeah.
Hotel.
Oh yeah.
Hardcore.
Oh,
Creeping
yeah.
into
Right?
bed with you? I'm
Yeah.
good. No,
you go.
I've
I'm
had
fine.
some experiences there too. Like,
Oh.
I've had
I'll show you the
experiences in
next one.
hotels, but they're not with creepy.
but I'm done.
But I'm done.
Well, it depends on who you ask, I guess.
Yeah, some of them were creepy.
That's
Okay, yeah,
right.
never mind.
This one's a long one.
Holy shit balls, that is long.
Okay.
Here we go.
Jenna Penner, J Pen Music.
Yeah.
I definitely had some experiences shortly after she passed. That
Her
gave-
mom. That's her mom. That
Oh,
passed
it's
away,
her mom.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I haven't proofread this, so I'm
Sorry,
just...
there was
That's
there was
okay.
a little bit of a blurb before this whole story. So it was about like after it was shortly
Oh,
after
after
her
you're
mom
like-
passed away.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely had some experiences shortly after she passed that gave me the assurance, I guess you would say, that she was still around. From being woken up once by someone pushing down at the end of my bed, to being woken up by a song playing in my head, which happened to be a song my mom used to sing to me back in elementary school to wake me up in the morning. A song which I also had forgotten about and not thought about at the point, and probably about 15 years. A couple of days after my mom passed, my roommate's dog, which was sitting on a couch across the room, started growling and showing its teeth to something just above my head. Obviously, there was nothing physical there, yet the dog was aggressively growling, barking for the longest time. Lasted about 20 minutes of the, probably 20 minutes of the intense stuff, but the whole rest of the night, Nibbles was pretty on edge. Nibbles. What a name. What a great name for a dog.
Nibbles.
Yeah, that's
Nibbles
just her
is
way
like
of being
burying
Nibbles
her
will
name.
bite your face if you fuck up, okay? So don't make Nibbles nibble, you know? Anyways, these were just a few of the things that happened in the months after she passed. Fast forward to present day, and here I am with an absolutely amazing nephew. He's such a smart, funny little guy who's almost 17 months old. And something's been telling me that his grandma is definitely hanging around. Haha. I've been absolutely loving watching her signs from my nephew that grandma, in brackets my mom, is around. My sister has caught on video from my nephew's baby monitor. My nephew watching an orb dance across the room at 6 months old. Many times he gets distracted by something above us. My sister texted me a month ago telling me about when she was putting my nephew to bed. She was rocking him on the rocking chair in his room and he was zooming, his head back and forth kind of in circles. My sister asked him as if a joke if grandma was making him dizzy. He just giggled. Then my sister asked him where grandma was and he pointed up towards the door and laughed. She asked him a few more times and he just kept laughing and pointing. The nephew then started giving my sister kiss after kiss. Big, open, wet kisses on her cheeks. He's never done anything like that before. Shortly after that, the music speaker in my nephew's room turned off on its own, making the turn-off noise, despite battery being fully charged. Anyways, I'll be finished with my stoned ramblings for the day. Hopefully you enjoy the stories. P.S. I cannot wait until my nephew can talk/communicate properly.
right?
By
I
then,
feel
they
like there
never
will be
say
many
anything
stories
though
to tell.
sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I know.
That totally
Yeah.
gave me goosebumps.
I
Oh,
know, that
I
is
know.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like almost tears in the eyes. Like
Yeah.
that is.
Oh, hey,
That's
thank
an
you
incredible
so much,
story.
Jenna,
Thank you
for
so much
sharing
for
that with
sharing
us.
that.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little kids when they do that, it's like, remember we had nurses that told us
So
about their
sweet.
kid. Remember that when we were
Just
at
don't put your
IKEA there?
butthole in my drink.
Yeah, don't know butthole drinking.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Yes. Thank you for the
Yeah, thank you for the story. That was very
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, look at your
here's
nose.
dab.
Look at this
guy.
nose.
We have another story from Dab2908.
Dab 8675309.
2908. All right. Before we moved to Canada, we were looking at a few different places. One of the places was like super old, like Civil War old. The bathrooms were plumbing were like converted closets. They had used it as a Civil War hospital, actually. So we were about to leave. And the agent was giving the last speech about the place. While she was doing that, I noticed a guy in an old Civil War garb. The pants with striped, the old school suspenders with like the buttons. I love how how he
that's
writes.
very,
And I'm like
yeah.
reading how you're writing it. So
Well, and
yeah.
he sent photos, but I couldn't attach the photos.
Yeah.
So
Limp from one room with an old tiny Tim crutch. Look down at us for a minute, then walk into another room. Like a balcony, like this was, but like inside, you know, like it was like a balcony. And like this, there was a peg on his about halfway down. Wasn't super scary. It was just, and then that's ends. Probably fucked up. Probably weird. Yeah, that's creepy.
A tiny Tim Crutch.
A
I
tiny
don't
little
know.
Tim Crutch.
Please, sir.
yeah, right?
Can I
right?
have
Can
some
I
more?
have some more?
That's what I first think in my head when I think about that.
Oh, wait, Tiny Tim.
Oh my gosh! You know what we
I
should
don't know
do
why, just
before?
little Scrooge boy.
Right?
I
Mickey
think
Mouse
we have
Scrooge.
One more.
I'm crying in one eye. I don't know why. One eye, one eye. Hey, Manu. Oh, don't
There
kick
we
over
go.
that. Don't kick that over.
She's gonna go. Yeah.
She's like, no, here. Take
Oh,
some.
it's on a
then.
screenshot. Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
screenshot.
not a
This is
screen.
from
Oh,
Mr. Sutton 402.
Oh, that
Last-
sounds very, very
I think-
upstanding.
There, he's right there.
Hey,
That's
Mr.
it.
What's
Upstanding.
up, Mr.
Yeah.
Sutton?
Thanks
Okay.
for joining us.
Last October, I bought a metallic Halloween mask for Halloween. I tried it on for the first time late at night and felt a different presence.
Ew.
It felt like I was possessed by a spirit, but it was actually the spooky side of my personality coming out. In terms,
that
my
happens.
artistic side was brought out to create music, graphic design, and writing. Huh. So you just had like a
Whatever it
creative
takes. You had a-
spirit.
you
just
had a thing.
like,
Yeah.
Whatever
Yep.
it takes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Super
dope.
fun.
Yeah,
We
thank
Super
Great for
fun.
our creative
Yeah,
Thank you,
we do.
everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you for
everybody,
sharing,
for like
everyone.
sharing your
Yeah,
ghost
thank you for
stories.
sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you
really
for sharing.
appreciate that.
Yeah. And if you have any other ones, please get a hold of us at givinguptheghostpodcast@gmail.com.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
snuck that in, didn't ya?
Juniper.
Didn't
Also,
ya?
that's
Oh,
our Instagram.
Ooh, boop.
Their Instagram.
That's us.
Oh,
Catfishing picture, that was 40 pounds ago, but you know, shit
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Oh wait.
yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Hi.
I feel like we should play Rick's Rants.
Oh,
Just so
that's a
halfway.
great idea.
So every
What?
week we have
What?
Rick. Rick from Growers and Smokers. He
Growers?
used to own Growers.
Growers?
And Smokers. Growers. Had a location in Brandon and Winnipeg. Recently retired. He
Oh,
was
okay.
about to retire. Super dope.
Mhm.
So we've had Rick on the Smoke Sesh many times.
Cool.
And so we've given him 2 minutes every Friday to do a Rick's Rant. So he gets to rant about
please
whatever
do.
he
Rant
wants for 2
away.
minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Go
do
for
we get
it.
to chime
Go
in
for
with the
it.
rantage?
yeah.
So so we'll play it for 2 minutes. So
Cool.
it'll be subtitles on there
Cool. I need
Um,
subtitles because
because we won't be able to hear it. We
That's
like
cool.
yeah.
So you'll be able to
so
read
we can read it.
Okay.
We
As
can
long
read
as it's
it.
not braille, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger than what's written in the comments there. So,
So,
this
Rick's
is Rick's Rant here.
Rick in the
go and
shed.
check him out there. And here it is.
Hey, it's Rick
Hey,
over at
look at
Rick's
that.
Rant for Two
Hey.
Big Girls podcast on this Friday.
Friday.
My rant is about the snow clearing and all the snow stuff. We just got a whole shitload of snow. I was out there clearing some snow, and then I overheard through some friends that, Winnipeg was complaining that they went through their snow budget. We had hardly any fucking snow this whole goddamn year. How the hell did we blow the budget already before the actual any snow actually fell? So are they reducing the budget all these years, or are they using that money for something else? And they figured, oh, you know what, maybe we'll just steal that money and we'll put it somewhere else. It's not going to snow anymore. We all, if you had any experience in Manitoba, we all know that it snows, every year at about this time. We usually get a nice big dump. We got a little taste of spring there a few weeks ago, but it was just Mother Nature teasing us. That must have been, we must have made our first payment on our carbon tax. But this is they're running out of money, and now they're talking about building more stuff. Like it just surprises me that the government knows this is a regular thing for us. We always have snow. We're always going to have lots of snowfall. We should always have budget extra for money for snow, so if we ever need it, we have it. Why? Because it always happens. It always happens every year. But they want to continue to spend money on frivolous things, on things that we don't need, but they can't even have enough money just for this that we always need every year, time after time. But instead, they're spending this money on all this other kind of garbage. Maybe they should stop spending money on stupid shit and spend the tax money that we pay on the stuff that we pay to have kept up. I think that isn't too much to ask, is it? If you don't have enough money, then you don't spend any. Pretty simple. Watch, we're going to be building a new arena right away because they're complaining that the Jets don't get enough people, so they figure another new arena will probably save the day. Watch. Anyways, have yourselves a good day. Take care. Bye.
Hey, Rick's Rant.
Go and check him out, everyone.
Yeah,
Go and check him out.
You know what's so crazy? Okay, so so my boyfriend does snow clearing for the city. He works for the city. And you know what's crazy? Is that even though there hasn't been snow, you know what they do when there's no snow? Because they still have to work. They just fill potholes.
Oh, yeah.
So does that count?
Where? They're not filling potholes in my
Right?
end of town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
They're not. They're filling potholes with snow.
Well, because
'Cause-
unless it snows, but if it snows, it's an automatic 12-hour shift.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah.
I know.
So they're
yeah.
making a ton of overtime. If
You
it
know
just
what they
snows a little bit.
plowed? The only thing they plow, and actually we've had years where they've only plowed our street once.
Yeah,
all
we're,
of
we're
winter.
lucky.
Yeah.
We're lucky to
Yeah.
get plowed once. If
No,
Yeah.
somebody definitely
all of
on my
winter.
street works for the city because, like, okay, so my boyfriend does the opposite end of the city, right? Not this
Yeah.
area. But somebody on my street obviously knows somebody because the amount of times that my front gets plowed, which is a fucking son of a bitch because I have to keep digging out my front.
Oh, the
little
lower, yeah,
so that
yeah.
my kid can go to school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, can you stop please once or twice? Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
we
If a
don't
big-
need
I
the
don't
mountain.
need
We don't need the wall of
excessive-
China there.
Stop
in front.
scraping
Yeah.
the front of my
I know.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, I know.
Like
I'm
I
like
mean,
that.
you
Go
know,
do other places that need it.
I see the good and the
Yeah.
bad opening Port Germain. Like now, I'm not going to get political and all that kind
Oh,
of shit.
yeah.
But the thing is, you know what? The thing is,
They'll never.
You're-
People will be
you're-
run over there.
I know you're gonna get those
And then
people that
they're
are
gonna
gonna
wanna
just
close it.
ruin it.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
there's the decent people that want to be able to get from point A to point B, and then there's gonna be other fuckers that are
Underground.
gonna be
What's there's
assholes
the
Go
about
nothing
it.
underground.
there,
It's not
though,
that
yeah.
far.
No, I know. No, I know.
No, I know.
I'm an underground person
Yeah.
myself, but
Like
I'm
it's
just
been
saying,
like that my whole life.
exactly.
Yeah,
same.
I've never been able to walk across that. Who gives a shit about it?
but I
Like,
mean,
why are
it's-
people so anal
I think
And
about
there's
that?
not
Why would we
better things
waste
to do
money?
with the money. It's been like that forever.
Yeah.
Why are
But
you
it's-
wasting
I don't
tax money on
understand
it?
it.
It's safer. You might as well have like an ambulance park there, like 24/7.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah,
This is what I'm
I know.
talking
Oops,
about.
someone
Yeah.
got run over. Let's go. Here we go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
maybe
know.
it's population control.
That's totally what's gonna happen. It's totally what's gonna
Yeah, that's
happen.
the way
And then
of
in
life.
like
There's
2
population
years,
control.
they're gonna be like, oh, there's too many accidents and like multiple people have gotten killed here. So now we're gonna close up
We're gonna
Portage and
close it
Main
up
again.
I know. No,
Yeah.
Like that's what's
it's-
gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
There's like how many lanes are across there when you think about it? What is there like
One, two,
four?
three, four.
There's 4 and 4.
4 and 4.
Oh, there's there
Four,
5
four,
and 4.
Well, and Arlington Street
yeah.
Bridge is closed,
Oh.
and now you're gonna close Portage and Main for construction.
No,
Like,
bullshit.
where's everyone gonna go?
Insane. That's
Yeah.
where they're gonna go.
You're just trying to cause more shit.
Yeah.
Truth,
Yeah.
fucking
the
truth.
city is old to begin with, so it's not like they could have start from scratch.
No,
you
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
There's just not
No.
enough room.
Horse and cart does not equate well to
No.
like multi-highway.
That was great in like 1910.
Yeah.
but,
Easier access
Woohoo!
in summer. Like I don't get it. I don't
Just go
get
down
it.
underneath. It is so cool to me. I was just asking Cupcake today, is there anything still left open?
Yes, there are.
in
Like
the underground?
I haven't been for a while, but like
I haven't been
haven't
downtown
been there.
there's,
forever.
How could not every
I
city
used to go
has an
downtown when I
underground
was
mall?
there's a Shoppers Drug
14.
Mart. There's definitely
Yeah,
a Shoppers
yeah.
Drug Mart.
Yeah, Winnipeg
And now I'm
Store.
like, I wouldn't go down there, really, if you really.
I used to work down
I
there
would go
back in
check.
the
I
day.
haven't been down
I used to
there
work
in
at People's
fucking
Jewelry.
I did too.
No,
I worked in the
I haven't
concourse
been
too.
there.
I worked at Hannah's Deli.
You used to
Oh,
go down there
yeah,
all the
I was
time.
the
You used to go
manager
down
at
to
Hannah's
those
Deli,
freaking
like-
record shops
Yeah.
that were like.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I
know
loved
They
the
had a
concourse.
I used
crazy
to know
food
them all
court
very
down there.
well.
I grew up in the
Oh,
concourse.
yes, they
like,
did.
You know?
Yes,
was
they
the
did.
thing.
Used to love it
And
in
when
there.
I used to work downtown, like in the Exchange, and then I lived downtown, so I used to walk through the concourse at night,
Yeah.
like and
Yeah.
there was security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
There was
part of
always
my
security,
walk,
yeah.
there was actually security, you know, so I
Yeah.
felt safer. And
Yeah.
like there was actually like really great restaurants down there, and like, yeah,
Booze. There was booze down there for a while, wasn't there?
was there?
Was
was an
there an
LC.
LC
There
down there?
was an
Yes, there
LC,
was.
yeah.
I think
Don't-
my dentist was down from the LC for a while. I'm like, hey, good for you, but go to work.
Serving booze
Yeah,
as you're
there you
getting your
go,
teeth
yeah.
done. Yeah,
That would have
but
been awesome.
I don't really understand it, and I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of
For the
people
amount of
that
money.
want
I'm
Portage and Main open don't even come downtown, and they're just being little shits.
no, they
you know
don't
what
know.
I mean?
No,
Like,
they have no clue. No.
Like they have no freaking idea. How many times have these people used the concourse? How many times do they come downtown?
How many times do they
I would like to know,
look
like,
at the street down there?
I feel
Frig.
like in order for you to vote on whether it should be open or not, like you should actually visit
Yeah.
downtown every single fucking day.
Yeah.
Or live downtown. Like that's the only way that you should actually
Just don't be like
count a
making
vote.
it rain just because like
Yeah.
You know?
No, I know.
You're like I just want to
and,
fuck
and
with
the
shit.
whole, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I know.
Like,
Let's do it.
Tell me
let's-
why you think it's better that you can run across instead of run underground, like it's been for over 44 years.
But I mean, how
Yeah.
far
There's no
away do you
need.
have to go to get
there's
across
no
the
there's
road
no need
anyway?
Like there's
It's
nothing
not that
above
far
ground
underground.
On that side.
I know, but
it's
irrelevant.
not.
Irrelevant if they don't want to go
Yeah.
underground though. Like I'm like, here I am. I'm like lost.
You're-
and,
you're a
like,
block away.
So I can
Yeah.
walk
You
a
have
block
to
away
block
across
over.
the road.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like big.
There are
freaking-
options that you can cross
Yeah,
the
I
road.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
for
don't
real.
get it
It's
either.
just not at Portage and Main.
Yeah,
It's a fucking
I
block
wouldn't
over.
want to walk across
How much
Portage
is it
and
gonna
Main
co-
anyway.
15 seconds.
I'd like to know how much
be
it's
like,
gonna
How
cost.
much is it going to cost?
Can you
to
imagine
know?
8 rows of people staring at you, dragging your ass across the road? I'd be like, no, I'm thank you. My anxiety would tell me to walk 8 blocks down that way anyway.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
It's
my
like
goodness.
it's like on your mark.
Yeah,
Get
I
set.
know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. How long
Fast.
are those lights gonna be? 'Cause
Yeah.
those are 50
Right.
You have
bucks
30
in.
seconds to get across the road before someone runs you down.
See, exactly. Like, that's what I was saying to Ray earlier, is like a ton of people, they feel like they should have an opinion about these things.
Everyone has
It's
an
not,
opinion.
it's not that kind of show.
It
About
doesn't,
these
it doesn't
things,
mean
but
you're
like
allowed
all
to.
they do is they come downtown for the fucking jets, right? Like
Yeah.
they go to like
It's not even
like
there.
that's it. So like
But
that's
it's not
the
even
only
there.
time they
That's
come
like 8
downtown.
blocks away. That's like 8 blocks away.
Yeah, but they
The
like
jets.
they still come downtown.
Yeah.
But like those are the people that have the opinion.
I know, because they don't know any different, right? They
Yeah.
drive down there and they go, oh, how come
They
no one
never
can
come
cross the road?"
downtown.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
that's just how it is.
Yeah, I'm like I live downtown.
It's just the way
And,
it
like,
is.
That's
Yeah.
just the way it
And that's
is.
a perfect
how it
example.
is.
Let's put that money towards something
She lives
else.
downtown. Somebody in the know. She lives downtown. That's a perfect example.
And like
Right?
I really don't see the point.
And like,
we
are
have-
they
we have way
honestly?
more
Are they
important
really
things to
over
spend our
budget
money on.
because they're just like over
Way more important.
budgeting,
Yeah.
over?
Like how about a homelessness?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
honestly,
You know what,
I
I
honestly
got an
don't
opinion
think they
about
are.
that.
I
You know
think
what they
they've
should do?
just
Churches don't
everyone's
pay
put in
taxes.
there like
Open up
because
fucking
it's all
churches and
private,
let the people
private
house
plowing
there.
now,
There you
right?
go.
Hello.
There's
So like
contracts
Joe
down
Blow
and then-
says, we're gonna plow all of Transcona for this much money. So
Thank you.
you know what they
Thank
put it in
you.
there,
Yeah.
and so maybe they've overpaid Joe Blow. Maybe Joe Blow needed to be, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Who's thank you?
You didn't like the fireworks, CJ. I was talking about this to Ray earlier tonight, so
I'm
it was
team
actually
keep it the way it is.
Rick's.
Me
It was
too.
Rick's video that lit
Yeah.
the fireworks.
I think everyone.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
I think
I vote for that too. I don't
almost
want to change
everyone
it.
I know is team keep it the way it is.
Keep it
No
the
one
way
wants
it
to walk
is.
across the road.
Yeah.
Can
It
you
doesn't make any
imagine?
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense.
I thought we were
Panhandling.
over this. Why is it all of a sudden back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just don't get it.
Imagine
Like,
everyone on the corner there gonna be panhandling
Yeah.
if it's open
And
everywhere.
it's going to stop
Oh,
everything
yeah.
to a grind, eh?
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, traffic's gonna be fucked. It's gonna
Traffic.
fuck up
Oh,
the
yeah.
city for how
I
long?
would never drive down
How
that way
long?
again.
How
No.
long?
Fuck.
I'm gonna
CJ is
hate-
CJ.
yeah.
CJ is CJJ. Really, his initials would be CJJ, right? Right?
CJJ.
CJJ
CJJ.
or CJ squared.
Well, yeah. Like I used
Just
to.
as
a
I
rap
used the
name.
underground a ton.
Yeah.
Little
in
little,
my life,
little
you
CJ
know?
squared, but little.
So many
right?
in my life.
So many good tunnels. Like there's so many ways to get to places.
Well, and like even the like skywalks, you can do the skywalks to like get to the concourse, right? Like, and then all the stores that were along in the skywalks.
Yeah.
So
Skywalks
like,
are
you
better
could
than
walk from
tunnels.
like
Oh,
I'm
for
sorry.
sure. Yeah.
Is there
Oh, for sure.
tunnels underneath Winnipeg?
Oh yeah. That's our big thing.
We want to go down
more
and see the tunnels in
information.
Winnipeg.
We've done 1 or 2 episodes
Yeah.
about it. And we want
There
more
is.
information.
There.
Creepy
Yeah,
ass
in the
tunnels down
exchange
there.
district and stuff, like there's all booze running and shit,
Mhm.
right? And
Little-
it's all connected.
Little hooker
The old-
transferring
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
there and going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go down there.
I know.
I want to go with a group.
Not by myself.
Back in,
I don't know if I could go underground like into not caves, but
They're like
like
tunnels, right?
but back
like,
in
they're
19,
tunnels.
in
Yeah.
under the streets.
1990,
That's creepy.
yeah.
They were. And I found a map one time,
Mhm. Yeah.
and I never saved it.
Mhm.
I can't find it again because
But
it's
back in,
internet.
1990,
How do we
apparently
get
downtown?
MTS bought
How do we get in there?
80% of all the underground tunnels, like even the ducts, like not just the tunnels you can walk through, but the ducts that were for like the air and heating and all that
Yeah.
shit for the boilers and whatever. And apparently MTS bought it for their infrastructure
Yeah.
cable, and then they backfilled everything.
Close it
I
all
don't
up.
know about that. Why would you backfill
Yeah,
something if
not
you
gonna
can't
close
get
up.
to it,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. There's some
Yeah.
sketchy shit
Mhm.
there. But yeah, we're always open to finding more information
Yeah,
on tunnels.
people,
Like, some of the
anyone
stories-
downtown that works in the tunnels, please
If
let
you
us
can
know.
get us in,
It's creepy.
Yeah.
We will go.
That works in the tunnels.
all the pro the
What are they
tunnels.
doing in the tunnels?
Fuck, I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
they're
she's
rat.
look at she's
people.
shouting them out. That was Juniper.
Yeah,
That's
Juniper.
totally Juniper.
I love you, Juniper.
Yeah,
she's running the
Juniper's
show.
all, "What's
Juniper
up?"
Yeah.
knows.
Like, yeah.
Juniper
Well, you're gonna run the
knows.
stream now for me?
Cats or
Amazing.
the people,
Very
the,
good
the
people.
people.
You missed that before. She started licking herself, so I went like this.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of show.
Yeah.
You know.
Were you
No
doing the
pussy on
thing?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I know, but like that was one time when she first like showed herself. She
She like
Just-
blatantly
oh,
just
she's kissing
flashed it.
me.
My cat's little
The dog's over there.
is
was
a different
fuckers.
color than the rest of
Dog's
her.
over there.
So like
Fuckers.
if she walks in front of you, you have like
She
gray with
learned
like
it.
hello
Aw.
exclamation point, man. Like Like, thank you very much, Willow, for showing me your like vajaji with the point
yeah.
on top.
But we're obsessed with like tunnels and just
We need to. Yeah.
everything. Yeah, it's just amazing.
That's crazy. So
Like
cute.
you would not believe how many tunnels there are downtown.
Oh,
You
I know.
Like, it's just insane.
It's ridiculous.
That is crazy.
My fear would be just like going down there and
Curious.
actually having people down there,
Yeah.
like that are just like living down there.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
like, you know.
Totally.
Stop!
Totally.
Don't even say that
Right?
now. I'm like
How
creepy.
do you not?
Oh.
I wonder, like, my
What if
building.
you just turn
my
around the
building's
corner,
pretty
somebody
old.
says
And somebody's like set shopping down there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be
And
haunted.
they're all like good
Oh.
people.
Well,
Or the building attached to my
Like
building is
those.
probably haunted.
Be like
think
the
so?
penguin from
Oh yeah,
Batman,
big time.
right? You don't
It
know.
looks fucking
Yeah.
haunted.
Run into somebody.
I resemble that comp.
well, apparently there was a tunnel that connected the not Johnson Terminal, that connected the CN rail with
Okay.
the Forks. And but that's been closed off now. But like when people used to immigrate and stuff, and they had all these people a lot of people would die coming over on the train, right?
Mm-hmm.
Young and old during not just like the Spanish flu, but just like any kind of sickness and
Okay, what are you gonna do with them? You can't like offload them.
So CN had like a morgue, like a temporary morgue, and sometimes when there was an epidemic, they had a lot of bodies down there and stuff. So now there's these tunnels that are connected to the Forks to CN rail that are closed off, and I've heard stories that where there's security guards at night that have to go down, in
Oh.
the Forks in the basement near the opening of that tunnel, and they'll hear little children running and playing and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
didn't
like
I had an
shit.
ex that worked at the Fort Garry, and like the basement
Oh yeah,
and stuff he talked about, like he said that was the creepiest, and
it's
like
got a double basement.
Yeah.
What's a double basement?
So you got your regular basement.
And then you got your tunnely
Basement.
basement.
The basement of the
underneath.
basement?
Where all your furnaces and all that shit, all the
Oh,
mechanical
that's
shit
creepy.
runs.
Yeah.
The double
That's
basement.
real creepy.
but yeah,
Yeah,
Marlboro
we
had
had
that
we
too.
had some Deuteronomy that was telling
but
us
apparently
stories
Marlboro,
about
that's
that.
where back in the mob days, that's where they would hide the bodies. They'd bring them out through the basement, through in carpets and shit, down the double basement, out the back door. I've just
Oh
heard
my
shit.
God.
I'm
Oh,
old.
I
I
know,
know
Shad,
shit.
yeah, I know.
Shad gave me a
We
super
only
big
share what
goosebumps.
people tell us.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
That gave me super
I
big
couldn't give you any more
goosebumps.
details than that, but that's the ghost story shit.
Wow.
Kids. Yeah.
Ugh, I love things like this.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Yeah.
I'm really happy that I have
Crazy.
like no ghosts in my house
Um,
because otherwise I'd be.
there
freaked
I had
out.
one in
Okay.
Bruin before.
Okay, so I wanted to ask quickly before, like, because we have 5 minutes left before the show's
Oh,
over.
that's
but,
it? Really?
So
I noticed that
fast.
one of your last episodes, you did something at Prairie Sky.
Yes.
Okay, so am I correct that like it used to be a pharmacy?
Yes.
Okay, and the
Yeah.
like pharmacist was shot, right, by
Over
like two
11
robbers.
bucks and 2 packs of smokes. Yes.
Two robbers, right?
In
Like
1926, I believe it was. Yeah.
yeah,
And they say his name is Digby. What a cool name, man.
right?
Digby.
Yeah.
Digby.
Digby.
Like I
Digby,
feel
yeah.
like somebody
What's
just
a
found a
Digby?
medicine bottle that like actually was from that
Yes.
time, right?
Yes,
and like
exactly.
gifted it to the people.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah.
because
Sorry,
the pharmacist's last name was
There was an
Pointz,
article about it.
Poyntz or something, but it was pronounced Points, and it had the address of 851 Westminster, and somebody was doing their thing along the Red River in the fall, and they found it in the riverbank, so they brought it in and said, "Here you go." And the cooler part to that, when we were recording the episode that weekend, a girl named Dot came in because she wanted to see the bottle because apparently that was her grandmother's first cousin. She found out after everybody's dead and gone, unfortunately.
Oh.
But she has a connection to the pharmacist and the store, right?
Wow.
So that was pretty
Wow.
cool. Yeah.
That's
I wasn't there
incredible.
for that one.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
But they have a ghost cat there too, apparently.
A ghost cat.
A ghost
At
cat.
Prairie Sky, a ghost cat.
That's great.
Yeah.
I want a ghost cat.
Oh shit, right?
I
Yeah.
want to.
I would
right?
take a ghost cat.
Yeah, buddy, that'd be.
I'll take
great.
5.
Let's
Just
take
kidding.
5.
take
No, you
5
won't.
ghost
You'd be
cats.
fucking waking you up every
a dog to
hour.
ghost
My
cats?
cat already does. Okay.
So
Just
ghost
kidding.
cat, you have 5 of them. They're like,
Wouldn't that explain shit when you see those videos on TikTok or whatever with things just going
oh
off the
yeah,
cat?
Yeah.
It's a
Shush.
fucking cat.
That's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look, I'm a ghost cat, still fucking with you.
There's nothing
The
left on
afterlife.
any table.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
You're up
Yeah.
like 18 times a night.
Yeah, buddy, you're like, you
Yeah.
can't yell
Yeah.
at me anymore, right?
Yeah.
Now you're just scared of me.
That's right.
Knocking shit off.
Knocking shit off the table.
She's being a ghost cat.
This explains a lot. It really does.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for coming back
course. Thank you for having us.
and
This is great.
sharing some
Thank you
stories
very much
with
for
us.
having us.
Yeah.
We had
And,
such a good time together.
Oh,
So
always,
I love it.
And
always.
we have some announcements that we couldn't make tonight, but we'll leave it up to the girls to announce that when it comes out because we got some shit
Later
happening.
on.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned.
It's gonna blow your mind.
Thank you also for the gifts. Those are incredible.
course,
I can't. Yeah. Thank you enough. So super sweet. And thank you all for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your ghost stories with us and allowing
totally.
us to share them and sharing them with us. So, like, shout
Trying
out
to
to
read
you as
fast.
well.
I'm like power reading.
I can't even see.
Power
All I
reading.
can imagine in my head right now is just knocking something over and being like,
Yeah, I
ghost
know.
cat.
Well, she already did. She's already done it.
Alright,
I
flyer.
feel like it's gonna happen. I'm gonna light a joint while we're
Ghost
saying
cat.
goodnight.
I am drinking the last sip of my
yeah.
drink.
All of a sudden, she's just gonna like throw her drink in my face, and it's gonna be like ghost cat.
Ghost cat.
Yeah,
It's a
ghost cat.
Yeah.
I'll do that when I get home.
Ghost
I'm be like
cat.
my husband, be like, "What are you doing, woman?"
I don't think that's gonna go over too well.
Yeah. Stick your finger in
We're
his eye.
starting
Ghost
already.
cat.
Ghost
Do whatever the fuck you want. And just like
Ghost
blame
cat.
it on the ghost cat.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
ghost cat after.
Yeah.
Totally,
But don't
totally
be taking
okay.
shits in the kitty litter. That's not.
Oh no, we don't do that.
We'll know that it's human.
Yeah.
For sure. For
Not ghost shit.
sure.
Unless you're like extremely constipated.
Yeah,
Like-
right? I don't know. Maybe once in a while we might not know. Depending on the size of the dog or the cat. You know, I don't know. The cat. Cat's poop. My cat has big shits, but they're still small, you know?
They're still
Like,
Tootsie Rolls.
they're
They're
still
not
like
like freaking
cat
Henry
asshole
bars.
size, not
I know,
human
cat
asshole
asshole
size, you know? Anyway,
Asshole.
good night,
We've
everybody.
digressed
Thank you so much
to
for joining
assholes.
us. Join us next week for my birthday episode.
Oh my god!
I'll be turning 44 on Thursday, so
Happy
Not to be
birthday
thank
to
you, thank you.
It's
Thank
gonna
you.
be so dope.
So
yeah.
We're gonna have-
Tracy's gonna be here celebrating with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
gonna have a big
we have
cake.
some new like fun stuff to share with you guys. We have like an affiliate code and whatnot, but we're gonna play some games on my
peek.
birthday.
Yes.
Oh,
So
as you should.
Yeah, so stay tuned
Join
for
us
that.
for her birthday.
Join us for my
Happy
birthday.
Cupcake.
Happy birthday, Mimi. Just kidding.
me.
All right. So love all your faces and hopefully see you next week.
We'll see you
Thank you
guys
so much.
next Friday.
Yachts to
Bye.
Cobb, everyone.
Stay baked.
Yachts to
Stay
Cobb.
baked.
Wash your ass.
Wash
do.
your ass.
Be
Shake
nice
it, babe.
Definitely.
to people.
Yeah. Especially if you're washing your
Yeah.
ass.
And
Don't do crack.
Yeah.
check out if you have a ghost
right.
cat. Tell us about your ghost cat.
Ghost cat.
And remember to live every day.